Most women, they're gonna take that when the man tell them to change they fit. Nah, babe, I don't want you to wear that because
and they're gonna be like, but why?
They're gonna be mad, and then it's like you insecure or you controlling. That it ain't that.
That's not what that is. You're supposed to be representing me.
That's literally how a man shows a woman, I love you, I care for you. If I just wanted to fuck you and just lay up with you, right, I wouldn't give a fuck what you got on.
Yeah,
I'ma just hit and go on about my business. But when a nigga tells you like, nah, babe, don't wear that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, go ahead, put something else on. That nigga is showing you I value you.
Right.
But most women don't get that. That's why it's like
I be having those what you call it, those battles with myself when it come down to that. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to be like, regardless, you should love me for me. You know what I'm saying? That's that women emotional shit. But then as time went by, as an adult woman, I had to realize like, yo, like this is my man showing me, because men don't know how to show emotions. He's showing me that he wants me, he values me. He don't want me to be out here. I'm supposed to be representing him. You know what I'm saying? When I'm not around him.
Let me show you how men show emotion. And this is just in a playful sense, in a relationship.
Yeah.
Hell nah, babe, man. Take that motherfucking shit off, man. Hell nah, you ain't never gonna win.
He's actually being for real.
He's dead series. Every time a nigga say some shit and they be jokingly, bro, they dead serious.
They dead serious.
They telling you what they just trying to tell you
where your mind
you don't get offended. You don't. We don't want you to get mad, and we don't want you to feel like we insecure. But we gotta lay some type of foundation. And this is the thing. This
foundation,
is the hard
boundaries, all kind of shit, respect, like all kind of levels.
So, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How can a man ask you or tell you, not ask, but tell you anything?
Me personally, or a woman generally?
Well, give us two answers. Give us you personally first, okay, and then give us the in general answer. So, like, how can a man tell you anything to make you not submit, but do what he's like?
Respect him. It just depends on who the man is, because I've dealt with men where they gotta yell at my ass. Like me personally, it just depends on the man. But if I respect the man to the fullest, and the man be like, nah, I don't like that, I'm gonna listen. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I have this, and this. I have these choices. Which one? He'll be like, okay, we'll try them all on. Let me see. It just depends. Is it tasteful or is it too raunchy? You know what I'm saying? But if the man that I'm with, depending on the man that I'm with and what, like certain men that I've dated, they didn't care about what I wore, because most of the time I didn't really dress provocative like that. I always try to be covered up or something like that, like, because I took my clothes off at the end of the day. But women now, when it comes down to women now, I hope my friends are here. But that's my personal experience. It just depends on what man I'm dealing with. We're gonna leave it at that. Depends on the man I'm dealing with. But the man that I want is the man.
Wait. Look, before you say the man you want, hold that.
Holding it.
All right. Let me ask you another question.
Okay.
When you say it depends on the man that I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
What's the dependence? Like what is the
certain men are more secure with their women, or either they're more secure with the relationship, and some men are not. And when I say some men are not, they're gonna automatically say something. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get what you. So if a man says something automatically, that means he's not secure in the relationship.
Some of them, but
okay. So what makes a man not secure? I'm saying what?
Okay. For example, you know what I'm saying? You know how I dress for the current situation I'm in. Do you want this? Oh, definitely. Give me that. Okay. Just make sure it's not. Thank you, love. I love you. Think about your mama. So like right now, like he knows how I dress and stuff like that, but I don't really think that he had an issue about how I dress because I really didn't dress provocative. But every now and then he would say later on, you know what I'm saying, I want you in this. He'll pick out my outfit or he'll buy my stuff. And it's still like my style. You know what I'm saying? And he goes with it because my style is not. Say hello to the people, Antonio. My son want to say hey.
What's up, big dog?
Hey.
What's happening? How he is?
The camera.
How old you is?
15.
15? Oh, I know he goes. Hey, no pause, no Diddy, but he handsome.
But yes, he is. He always been. They used to mistake him as a girl when he was.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Them girls be going crazy about you, ain't it?
Nah.
Not out here. They don't know what dark skinned men are. Like they don't appreciate the black men out here.
Hey, let me be honest with you. They ain't worth nothing anyway, bro. You just gonna be broke fucking with them, bro.
Don't I tell you that?
Yeah.
Focus on look. Get that bag up, young nigga. I swear to God, get that bag up, and they gonna chase you. Fuck them. They ain't worth nothing.
And don't even get them in when they chasing your ass, cause they ain't nothing but gold diggers. Users.
See, he know. Yeah, he a real nigga. He know.
You know that.
Oh yeah, man.
I raised my son. I ain't finna.
Shout out young
your
king.
grandma a gold digger, so you already know from the first gold diggers of the gold diggers. But anyway, all right, get your ass on. Love you.
Why you talk about that man grandmama like that, man?
That's my mama. I can talk about that.
Still.
That's my mama.
Yeah. Talk about grandma. Listen, hold on. First of all, low key, that's my baby. You ain't gonna be disrespecting her like that. Yeah.
I know.
You know what I'm
my
saying?
mama's trying to find a man. She a cougar just as much as I am.
Your mama is beautiful now. Don't look. If all the true niggas that's watching this shit, they seen your mama. Remember when we pulled her up?
Yeah, my mama, she got a fat ass. You know that lady that everybody put on display back in the day about the asses? She was one of them. Like going to school with that. Like I hate
I know what you're
like,
saying,
Miss Dunn, your mama. I'm like, yes. Oh, Miss Dunn got a fat ass. Man, boy, that's why I always used to fight all the time. You talking about my mama butt. I used to hate that. They'd be like, oh, I see where you get yours from, but it's still not as big as Miss Dunn's. I'm like, bruh, she's fully black. I have the Asian complex as well. But going back to the subject we were talking about, like, it just depends. Like, my caliber of men, like, I always went to the ones that I felt like that was more closer to what I felt. But the guys that I went to that I settled for were the ones that didn't care about what I wore. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I still wasn't the person that dressed the way that I did.
Nah, I
you know that.
Like I don't know, it's like I never seen you really dress like in all the years I known you, I've never seen you dress like a hoe. You feel me? Like ever.
I had my own style.
The least clothes I ever seen you in was when you was at work. You feel me? That was it. But I never, when I say naked, like it was, I've never seen you naked at work. Now I ain't gonna lie, you probably was from time to time, but I can't say that I
ever personally saw
in the club walking around naked. You feel me? Like just on some. You know how dancers like, you know.
I keep my bottoms on and I had pasties. Now before I met you, full blown nude.
See, I ain't never seen that part. You feel? But it's like with shit like that, it's like a nigga ain't going. So I guess that's what you mean by like certain things a nigga ain't going to really trip about.
Yeah,
they ain't going to tripping about the dress. Cause I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna trip about how a female dress.
Yeah.
As long as she not out here looking like
Kanye West's wife.
I gotta accompany her everywhere she go. You know when them girls got them dresses with their little titties showing like the see-through shit and the little.
I've had that on before, but it was tasteful. It wasn't like horrible. Like, you know, it was tasteful. I wore my little pasties and stuff like that, but it wasn't like nasty looking. You know what I'm saying? I was still classy with it. It was a classy.
My bitch ain't gonna wear that shit unless I'm with her. No, it's not going down. It's not happening.
I've done it. Nigga,
if a nigga can see any of this, the side or all that, oh bitch, that is attractive. That's sexy.
I wore that. Yeah.
You're not wearing that if I ain't going with you.
I've worn it, but the thing is, I dated men that appreciate it. They be like, "No, walk in front of me," because I know everybody looking at you anyway, including females. You know what I'm saying? Old people, little kids. It's different for me.
Niggas say that. I swear to God on my mama, God rest her soul. Niggas who say that, them niggas don't see you as marriage, not you personally.
True.
Women, they don't see him as marriage. They see him as.
It's how you carry yourself in that outfit. You can't be walking around looking like
Listen, I'm telling you as a man how it is.
Yeah.
It's clout.
Yes,
it's
baby.
I want you to with boots.
Okay. This is my niece. Say hello.
Hey, niece.
Say my name Legacy. Legs for short. Lele. Girl, we gotta get them baby hairs together. Get your nose up out my camera.
So it's more like for guys when they say that, it's more like a clout. It's more like I'm that nigga.
Okay,
my bitch fire.
Auntie working.
I want a nigga to see the girl that I'm with.
Love you.
I posted this not too long ago. I said a certain type of woman can elevate a guy's status.
Yeah.
If a nigga was we just had this conversation, remember? When you sent me in the DM, only reason why dude fucking with her is because he wants to elevate his status.
Yes.
No, he's putting so much money into other people that to be known, he ain't known. He got to get known somehow. How does he elevate his status to make everything else go up? Yep. Even if the bitch 50 years old, you get what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck.
Grandma status.
You know? Certain women can elevate a man's status. That's all it is. When a nigga sit there and say, I don't give a fuck how my bitch look, how she dressed, I know my bitch bad, and I want a nigga to sweat my bitch, that nigga is using her for clout. He don't love her. He don't care about her. He not valuing her. It's just like when a woman got a sugar daddy. You get what I'm saying? It's the same shit. It's just he the trick to this young, beautiful, or whatever beautiful girl. He paying for everything. It's just vice versa, but the roles don't change. It's just that's it. But a nigga that really love you is like, nah, babe. I ain't gonna trip about you going places. I ain't gonna trip about you doing what you do with your peoples. Go be with your people. Go have fun. Do your thing. But you're not about to sit there and be dressing any your kind of way. And you ain't finna be going on trips with bitches that I feel is whole ass bitches. Nah,
that's how the only type of shit feel about niggas too. Like we know your homeboy be out here with the bitches. Listen, you know what I'm saying?
This is the difference between men and women, though. This is the difference between men and women. This is where women gotta understand what type of nigga they fucking with. Because see, you can't say, oh, if my homegirls is hoes, then if my girl homegirls is hoes, then my girl ain't no hoe. You can't say that same thing for women because women just.
I'm talking personally. Sorry for those.
I'm not, mind you, I don't speak personally. I speak in general.
I know.
Majority of the time, you can't have that insight as a man because women are naturally they accompany, like they are group people. You get what I'm saying? So whatever the crowd says, that's what women go off of. That's why women would date a nigga, post a nigga. If Facebook don't fuck with it, they not gonna respect the relationship. Because women tend to look for the value of the community. If the community don't value what they got going on, they're not gonna fuck with it. You get what I'm saying? That's why women today don't see men for men being who they are, but for the value that they can provide.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's literally, but with a man, it's vice versa. Niggas,
Yeah.
it's like with niggas, we could see a girl,
Mm-hmm.
we don't care about none of her money, none of that shit. Now, I ain't gonna say niggas don't care about money because a nigga that got money ain't
But
trying
in
to
general, men really don't. You know,
um
they do, but depends on like
they
just
don't in the sense of they don't care in the sense of it's a if you broke, I'm not gonna fuck with you. They care
yeah.
in the sense of bitch, do you got some type of hustle? I don't care if you got
There
no
you
money.
go. That's what I was trying to
You
get
got
out of
some
you.
type of hustle? Like
Yeah,
can
you
hustle,
ain't
bitch?
doing nothing.
Like nothing? You just want to be a beautiful, and I'm speaking for the new niggas of today. I ain't talking about the
Right. Not the old ones. We talking about now.
because I feel like that old shit of
It's not here anymore.
paying all the bills, even if it's not here anymore, it doesn't benefit the man. Like it don't benefit the man. A man paying all the bills in 2024 only benefits the woman. It don't benefit the man. Because when you look at the statistics of divorce and women just like women break up. Niggas don't leave they women.
Yeah.
Niggas don't break up.
I know
If
that
the
for a
nigga fuck
fact.
with you and he all that shit, bro, it's niggas that literally still be with a girl after she cheat on them.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? Niggas don't break up. Women leave. So in this new era, a nigga paying all the bills, that's a L you're gonna have to take eventually because it don't matter about you paying all the bills. If you paying all the bills, but you're not keeping up on your physique, if you're not staying fresh, clean with the flyest, not even saying the flyest, just be a fly ass nigga. Fresh, clean shit. When you step, like you gotta be an all-around nigga for your woman to not cheat in 2024. And most niggas ain't 90% of niggas ain't all around niggas. Nigga, the all around niggas is the 1% of the world. You get what I'm saying? So every nigga should understand that they gonna get cheated on. And that sound bad, but it is the truth.
It do, but not in my case. I don't know about the rest of y'all women. I'm just saying my case, but y'all other women, y'all need to stop doing that shit. Like,
hold on, talk to him real quick, Nika. Talk to him.
Y'all,
I gotta use that real quick.
All right, but y'all can't be out here doing that stuff. Like y'all talking about y'all want y'all man, but y'all out here cheating on y'all man. We as a women generation, yes, we want to be a boss, but how do we manipulate that? How do we do that? We've been like top manipulators since the day of time with human beings that we know of. So why would you like go out here and do that? Like, yeah, let's be a boss, but it's a better way to do it. There's plenty of women that has done it throughout history without having to cheat on men. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa with the men. But that's in their nature. You know what I'm saying? But in the Bible, it says a man that finds a wife. So y'all know that scripture, but I ain't gonna even bring that up. But anywho, but ladies, like, come on, like we out here, this is our time now. So we should uplift our men. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be submissive. It's okay to be loyal to our men. For those women, like we give our hearts. It's not okay to manipulate and use it for your own good and move on to the next one. That's not what we're going to do. I wish I could pull up comments, but I can't.
You see the comments, I got them right there.
Oh, we ain't got no comments. Who watching?
It say, you don't see that comment right there? Say, M.O. McCushion. You sure you don't see it? It's right here.
I'm positive. It says new comments will display here. I don't see.
You don't see Bonnie Quells.
Oh, Bonnie. That's Morgan. Morgan.
She said, "Hey Nika." She commented on Facebook.
Hi, booty. She ain't got no big butt, but that's my boo though.
You don't see it? You don't see the comments?
I sure don't.
That's crazy.
But I got a question for you.
What's up?
Okay. I don't know, but there are men out here that like to chase after married women. Why is that?
Married women?
Yes. Why would men chase a married woman?
Chasing?
Or want them? Like why is that something that they pursue or that's what they like? Because there are men out here that would rather try to deal with that are single, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever, but they would try to go for a married woman.
Okay, I could tell you why. Well, as a man, one reason is she ain't gonna play no games.
Okay.
Because she married. So she only really wants you for one thing.
Yeah.
It's the fuck.
Or emotional, because women are emotional.
Nah, it's the fuck. The emotion part is a plus. If the nigga is something she can lay her emotional burdens on, that's a plus. Which most men tend to be that when they play that side role position, because what else do they have to offer this woman who got a nigga who probably do everything for her and he could never have her because they're married. Like the way he probably wants her. What could they offer her? Advice. And most niggas that give the advice only give the advice from a nigga that wants to fuck another nigga's bitch. They don't give the advice as a nigga, even if they fucking, they don't give the advice as a nigga that don't want to fuck. Like a nigga going, it's a difference from advice that you're going to get from a nigga who ain't trying to fuck you and a nigga that's trying to fuck you.
Okay.
A nigga that's trying to fuck you is going to tell you shit to make you feel good.
Mm-hmm.
A nigga that don't want to fuck you, he going to tell you the shit that's going to be the honest to God truth.
That's going to hurt your feelings.
You get what I'm saying? That's the difference. So when men go after those type of women, here's the second reason why they do it. It's because she can't tell. You ain't gonna snitch on me because I might have a girlfriend, but
that was one of my reasons.
You ain't gonna snitch on me because I tell your husband on you. You feel me? That's the second reason. The third reason is when you fucking with a married woman or a woman in a relationship in general, and you know that they got a nigga,
that was my next question.
the sex is 10 times better just because she knows she not supposed to be doing it, and you know that, and you know that that's not your bitch, that's another bitch, another nigga's bitch. So to a man, it's like if I'm fucking a bitch that's married or in a relationship with another nigga, women think that these niggas that they fucking really like them. No, it's just the nigga know you got another nigga, and it's a dominance thing. If I lay this dick to this girl and she be on my dick after, I know I fucked her better than him. I know she more my bitch than his. It's all for men.
It's an ego thing.
No, it's not ego because men naturally compete. It's a competitive thing.
Okay.
You could never try to play me if your bitch fucked me. If I fucked your bitch, you can't play me, bro. I'm a better nigga than you. That's how.
And that's why niggas would sit there and say, "Oh, well, nigga, I fucked your bitch." Like, okay.
That shit hurt a nigga way more than actually beefing with the nigga. Nigga,
it does.
I kill you, nigga. You gonna misjudge and mistrust a other bitch after that. You gonna literally feel when it come to me, you might have been the biggest nigga over me. I probably ain't got shit to offer you. Let's say you got a military nigga who make 150,000 a year, and this nigga is in the military, but then you got a Pookie smashing his wife, and then they get into it. That Pookie got the upper hand at every time, and this nigga broke, poor, busted, disgusted, can't offer shit.
Yeah.
If the nigga left his wife right now, he couldn't keep that woman. If his life if his life depended on it, he couldn't keep her. The only reason why he got her is because this man got her in a place where she's comfortable, and this nigga is just some certain. So it's like it's not ego, it's dominance with men. That's why men get so mad at their girl for doing some shit, because it's not that I'm mad that you fucked another nigga. It's because I know I can't control your pussy.
Yeah.
I'm mad at the fact that you allowed another nigga to sit there and say he fucked my bitch.
Yeah. So I asked you this question because it was a discussion amongst just in general a question or whatever, but it's also a personal experience as well, because I felt like when you said when a nigga, you know, got an upper hand because he done fucked another nigga bitch, I've been in those situations where I had to be like, yo, like, yeah, you did. And I ended up leaving. For instance, the one that I sent you in the inbox, that one, I felt like because he was dealing with me, I was with somebody else and he was with somebody else. So it was exciting. You know what I'm saying? It was. But then when it came down to the real nitty gritty of things,
not supposed to be having is the best sex.
It is.
But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but yes, that be the best sex. When you
he got mad because I ghosted him for like either 2 weeks or 2 months. It was 2 something.
Afterwards?
Yeah.
What made you ghost him though? Like, did you feel bad?
I read it because I knew his bitch. For one. But then I was like, damn.
Oh, you talking about the other girl that was a dancer?
Yeah.
Oh, he was still with her.
Yeah, and I was still with mine.
She was on me heavy then.
Exactly, but she was showing her ass.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, I take that back. Cause when she started, she was on me while she was, but when he started doing what he was doing, she started like locking in. Like she wasn't worried about nothing else but that nigga. You feel? Like,
yeah.
But yeah. Then it's like, you know, my nigga took the nigga.
I wasn't trying to, cause Swag the one that put me on him.
You took that nigga. You took that nigga. Let's be honest. Nigga,
I did, but I wasn't meaning to. Like I wasn't.
I thought they was gonna get married.
That like, he wanted to.
Remember how I told you a girl can elevate a nigga's status? When he was with her, they was like the L7.
But when he got with me, what happened?
Nigga was. Now you see my point about a woman. Now there's no such thing as a high value woman.
Every nigga I don't fuck with.
No, but I'm saying, but there's a such thing as a woman elevating a nigga's value. You get what I'm saying? Like, I need to clarify what I was saying. There's no such thing as a high value woman, but there's a such thing as a woman elevating a nigga's value.
Yeah.
And
because women always say, what is a high value man? Any man is high value to me. Fuck. Bitch, what are you talking about? That was
for men, high value has standards.
Women. I'm saying for women, any man should be high value.
No, I wouldn't say that because there's some fuck ass niggas out here though. You get what I'm saying?
That's coming from a man's standpoint of view, but when I'm talking in women and men, who is superior?
Touche. I got you. I feel you.
Okay, that's where I'm coming from.
So I would ask you. So how do a woman, like, what are the levels where women figure out, well, this nigga ain't, what's the standards of women be like, nah, this nigga ain't somebody I should listen to? Like what's one sign that a woman that shows a woman this nigga ain't somebody I should be fucking listening to?
How he deal with other niggas around him? When a woman's, my personal experience, when I sit back, I like to watch my men. I want to see how they act with their homeboys. I want to see how they act in public. I want to see how they act in certain situations. So I sit back and watch. When you used to see me sit there, just sitting in the club sometimes, I'm not just watching my nigga. I'm watching you. I'm watching her. I'm watching everybody. But mostly I am watching my nigga to see how he interacting. And when I knew my nigga or my niggas was cheating on me, I seen the interaction. I sit back and watch. It may look like I'm not watching you, but I'm watching.
I made this post not too long ago. It's literally this week. It literally said exactly what you just said. I said, I was like, the best gift that a woman can offer a man is if because women's gift in like the one thing women do better than any person in this world, any man in this world, is women can read rooms. Women are social. Y'all are social by nature. Men are not social by nature. Women are social by nature. This is why I said women have to be in groups and shit. This is why when a matriarchy or the women's matriarchy come in, there's not really a one person leader, because
they always thought I was the leader in every group I was in. I ain't gonna lie, I'm the leader of the pack.
But guess what? As a leader of the pack, what do? You take everybody's opinion into consideration.
I do.
That's not what leaders do.
Really?
Leaders make the decision and bear the consequences of the decision. The leader has to be the guy or the woman that if this decision goes wrong, I'm the blame.
Oh,
that's
I
what
take
leading is. No, I'm saying that's what leading is. Oh. So when most of the time in groups of women, it's not really a real leadership.
It's not.
You get what I'm saying? It's community. Community. So the gift that women have is because they are community and they so in tune with people and feelings and emotions, when they walk in the room, remember, you know how when you walk in the room, energy shifts and shit. Women notice that. That's literally the gift that women.
And that's why women are like, oh, I see you. Oh, I feel this way. Or I.
So say you go out on a business dinner, right, with your lawyer, your boyfriend, right? Now you know he a lawyer, but this is a business dinner. You might not know anything about his business, but you can read rooms.
Definitely.
Now, if he walking into this room to handle business and you see that the guy is interested, that he doing business with is interested in him, but his wife is nudging him to like, man, nah, you know what I'm saying?
That's a sign.
Your boyfriend ain't gonna notice that.
No, I'm gonna notice it.
He's not paying attention. He only
a bitch. His wife is telling him decisions.
Right. That's where women add
a lot of
value to their nigga. Because like you go to the club with your nigga, whatever, like peek the room, see what's going on, put him on game. Niggas don't be knowing all that type of shit. It's a lot of movies where
that's my gift. I do that all the time.
It's a lot of movies where niggas.
I'm saying when I'm with a nigga, like I would tell him, like, you got to pay attention to what's going on. You see that over there?
Like, see, that's why you can't tell them to pay attention what's going on. It's your job to pay. You just tell them what you see. It's like an assistant.
Always do.
But
before it happens.
I'm not saying you're wrong, because you're right, 110% right. What I'm saying is, because you just said I be telling them you gotta pay attention what's going on. That's not his job. He can't. He's a man. That's not. Yeah. That's literally what we suck. We suck at that type of shit. No good.
Reading the room.
We can't do that shit.
Yeah.
Nigga can't read the room and see.
You're right. I work with nothing but men.
They
don't read the room.
Girl, he don't see the niggas around her and that she might be with a nigga. All he see is that bitch. Niggas can't read rooms. Women can. That's why it's your job to be like, look, that bitch right there, she being funny. This nigga right here, watch how they moving with this. Like,
right.
Now I'm a nigga that understand a lot of shit. I know how to read rooms. I just understand that most niggas don't. And that's actually a quality that nobody ever fucking speaks of. That when you ask any woman what they bring to the table to a nigga, I've never heard a woman say, when my nigga walk in the room, I'm his eyes. Never heard a woman say that.
I'm definitely the eyes.
I ain't never heard a woman say that, but that's literally a quality.
You never asked me though. So I'm always the eyes.
Because most men don't even know this type of shit. They don't understand communication. They don't understand feelings. A lot of men aren't
communicators.
I can speak for men in certain standards where men are way more emotionally intelligent than women. But most niggas, if you was to ask the same question to most niggas, they couldn't tell you the same thing I'm telling you, because this is why I truly believe a lot of men don't have any qualities to lead a woman That's why the women are how they are. Because these niggas don't know shit.
You said it. I didn't. Coming from a man's mouth. Like
it really,
but
that's true.
But that's where things shifted. You know what I'm saying? Where did it shift? That's the question. When did things shift when it got to that? Why is it like that? When did things shift?
To be honest, it shifted.
I feel like during COVID.
No, way before that. Way before that. Everything shifted when we got integrated into society. When integration happened, that's when everything shifted. Okay.
Statistically and historically.
Right. Statistically and historically, because before integration, family was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
The father in the household, the mother in the household, the daddy went out to work, the mama was the disciplinary,
in the house.
Was the motherfucking structure of the household.
Yep.
Right? Now, we don't got none of that.
No structure.
It took 50 years of feminism. 50. Yeah. None of this shit happened overnight. This shit happened decades. Implication of little shit. Like, remember when last live stream we had when I was telling Noga, when she said, like, we had the conversation, I was telling her, like, where feminism literally separated the household for taxpayer dollars and that shit.
It did.
When we went to war and had World War I and then World War II, the men went to war and the women stayed home, but then the factories to produce the weapons for the niggas at war wasn't getting produced, so they made women get out of the household and get into the facilities, to the factories to manufacture these weapons to fund wars.
Provide for the
all of this shit that we got to understand that there's two different things we got going on right now in politics. We got socialism and we got democracy. Everybody want democracy. But nobody understands what socialism is. Socialism is the thing that made the women come out of the household to come work in them factories. Now, mind
tell the definition for those that are watching so people can understand.
What?
Say, like,
socialism?
Bring up the definition so people can read. Because, you know, coming out of our mouths, people don't still understand and take in the knowledge unless it's in black and white. They have to read it for themselves. But socialism, yes. And then you go ahead and continue with the example of what it means, because
I'm just glad you told me to pull something up, gang. I ain't gonna lie, G.
We got to. I told you I've been working. I've been trying to take notes and meditate on the things that I need to progress in.
Right.
That's all.
And this is how we go and motherfucking be, teach people shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the definition of socialism is a political and economic theory of social organization which advocates that the means of production, distribution, and exchange should be owned and regulated by the community as a whole. Now, although that's the meaning,
yes,
that's not how socialism is being done today.
No. So that's why I told you to read it, because I knew the definition.
But look, just like democracy, democracy is not supposed to be ran how it's ran today. No. Let's look up the meaning of democracy.
There you go. That was going to be my next thing. Okay, we here. While you there, I'm gonna go take a piss. Okay. Oh shit.
All right, so we got the meaning of democracy, right? So democracy means, hold on. Democracy means a system of government by the whole population or all the eligible members of state, typically through elected representatives. Democracy is not even being ran how it's supposed to be ran today. Democracy is being ran through and controlled by the Democratic Party. When you can't post what you want, whether you're a Trump supporter, whether you're a Hitler supporter, which I'm not a Hitler supporter of no kind, I'm just saying, your free speech being infringed on is not democracy. You're supposed to be able to, hold on, here she go. I'm sorry, Nika.
It's okay.
Here go the meaning again. It says the system of government by the whole population of all the eligible members of the state, typically through elected representatives. But the way democracy is ran today, it is not ran how this is saying democracy is supposed to be ran at all.
They're taking it upon themselves and turning into something else.
They push
that's a lot of people nowadays are more Republicans, and that's
they push narratives to make you
believe,
drive
that,
drive you to. It's like herding sheep. You ever seen a field of sheep and then you got that one or two dogs that
directs
out barking?
Oh, trust me, I was raised on a farm. Yeah,
they herd the cattle in a different
direction.
That's literally what the media is. The media is the dogs. The Democratic Party, because they're the democracy, right? They're supposed to be democracy, but they aren't. They're not. They are. When people understand that everything that they think the Republicans are is what the Democrats are. Like the Democrats are the KKKs. The Democrats are the racists. The Democrats are the motherfucking people that wish they was at the top. They don't want
Nicodemus in the Bible that tried to,
They don't want shit.
Gods.
You can't even talk about reparations to a black to a fucking Democrat. Nope. But you can go to Donald Trump. You can't talk about reparations because ain't none of them white people gonna give us reparations.
No.
But what is the plan for our community? Do you have a plan for us? Yeah, the Republican Party is the only party that's actually has a plan. You get what I'm saying? So the democracy and socialism is
like democracy
shit.
To me, like fast talkers. You know what I'm saying? Car sellers. Like
democracy is you're not black if you vote for Trump. That's democracy.
Yep.
They
trying to tell you who you are.
No, it's race baiting. Using racist tropes to motherfucking herd the sheep. That's democracy. That's what the Democrats do. You get what I'm saying? Then you got socialism. Socialism is LGBTQ rights and all that shit matters
Women's
over
rights.
America first. Women's rights matter over America first. Birth, Roe v. Wade matters in America versus Americans' rights. Sending money to motherfucking China, Japan, Ukraine, all these wars we funding for foreign aid, nigga. That's socialism today.
Yep.
None of that shit benefits the American people at all, whatsoever. What it actually does is it makes us way more bigger slaves to the government, making us work, single moms having to work 2 and 3 jobs just to take care of one.
Because when you go out in other countries, you see families sticking together. You see mom, dad,
why does other countries have free healthcare, but we don't? Why? Because we pay for them. We fund them enough billions a year for their people to have free health care, but we don't. We are when you got the hamster, like you ever seen, let's just think of this. Think of electricity being ran off physical movement. So think about a hamster running on a hamster wheel connected to some wires that is, when this hamster runs at a certain mile per hour or certain, not even mile per hour, but like a certain speed, it'll generate enough electricity to light this light bulb, right?
Or that's like lighting a fire.
No, that's not a good example.
I mean, it's still.
Think about a hamster wheel, because you gotta follow me where I'm going. Think about a hamster wheel, a hamster wheel that's connected to shit to where when this hamster runs on this hamster wheel at a certain speed, it'll generate enough electricity to light this light bulb. Right? That's like a science experiment. That's literally what the fuck is going on. Hold on, let me finish, because I just gave you an example. Let me wrap it up and bring it to you.
Okay.
That's literally what the fuck is going on. They literally got the American people on a hamster wheel working, paying taxes to fund other countries in the world. We're literally the working nation to fund the entire world.
The whole, yeah.
American people don't fucking understand that. If you are the hamster on the hamster wheel, and that light being that you're generating by your fucking footwork and your hard dedication work is adding electricity and light to the rest of the world, wouldn't you be mad about that shit? I'm the nigga.
Yes. That's like that's like, for example, in New York, when they was trying to pass where they was giving out these debit cards to homeless people. You know what I'm saying? They was
homeless people. They
were trying to fund the homeless people.
No, they wasn't. They funding the illegal migrants.
They was the immigrants.
$3,000.
You're right.
They was giving them $3,000 a month on the car.
Every month. That's more than an average American getting paid on a regular job.
Do you not understand why I tell you? And guess who paid for that? The American tax dollar. Why you think taxes and inflation is so high? We're paying for this shit.
Trust me, I know. I know.
But Trump.
Everyone else, y'all need to know this information for real. Not saying that where y'all should vote and stuff like that, but just understand the economics and the politics of what's going on and why certain things move how they move. Understand what you're voting for. Understand how you live in your life. Understand where you putting your money into. Understand why you working this job. Understand why you working for yourself. It goes all the way down to that. Understand. That's all we trying to tell y'all. Don't be out here saying, oh, no. Listen sometimes and get an understanding. And that's when you should make your decision on how you should think. If you think more democratically, that's for you. If you think more liberal, that's for you. You think more, Republican, that's for you. You know what I'm saying? More of a socialist, that's for you. Communist, you.
You can't say you're a Christian and love God and say you a Democrat. That's hypocrisy in its own self. Being a Democrat and saying you love God is crazy to me.
I was just about to get there, but thank you.
I mean, you like talking about the Bible, so tap in, talk that shit. How is that crazy? Let them know.
People that know the Bible out here, if you look at the Romans, the Greek people, the people that they put out on forefront as far as like government systems in the Bible of why God put these nations in the forefront, they was trying to have the democracy, but then you have these Republican people were the ones that were fighting against it. God's people that were fighting against it because people were fast talkers basically and wanted to say, okay, you do this is what you are. You know what I'm saying? If you do this is what you are. Like, you can't, They were the people that ran the fucking slaves. And who were the slaves? God's people. So, like,
So
I mean, just use.
Hold on, wait. This is my question. Who was the first? Well, who was our people politically before? Like, who started with our people on politics? What was it? Republicans or the Democrats? You just said,
You said who started?
Like who was we first? Was we Republicans or Democrats?
We were Republicans first. We were
Hold
for
on,
the people.
hold on.
We were for the people, not for ourselves.
Talk that shit. Tell them why. Tell them why.
We were for the people. Republicans. Break it down. Public. What does mean?
Redistribute.
Like redo.
Back to the public of America.
Yes. Demo.
America first.
Chrissy. Like you have to break down these words. Demo.
You said it. You said
what
it. So
does
I'm
demo
like,
mean? Demo is like a demonstration. It's like work, basically, a verb, doing.
So back when George Washington, Abraham Lincoln signed the bill to free the slaves, that was the Republican Party. The first black people to ever get in politics were Republicans. The Republican Party was to free the slaves.
That just gave me chills. Ooh.
They were for the people. They were for us.
This is why I didn't like to go to school in South Carolina, because they didn't give the full story, and why I got pissed off, because when I went back to the Georgia schools, they actually, like, I had teachers that actually explained these parties to me. When I went to South Carolina schools, white people, you had certain people that, or black people that would teach you certain things. Like, I guess it was in the curriculum, basically, what the guidelines of what they had to go by. And I guess in the state, in the area I was in. But when in Georgia schools, they didn't care. That's when I started to learn. This is when, like, when I told you, when I was younger, I was interested in the Bible. I was not only in the Bible, but history, and getting the understanding, putting everything together. We talk about Greek gods. We talk about political things with, like, black people, slavery and stuff like that. But actually, where did Republicans and democracy start? Didn't start back in the slavery times with us. It started back in biblical times. Honestly, that's when I tied everything together. You know what I'm saying? Having my thought process when I was a kid, even now, like, putting common sense together, biblical times, it coincides with what's going on with right now and with throughout history. It's the same thing. It's telling us this is what it is, but this is how we want to divide everything. That's wild. Like, people don't have that understanding. Oh, that's you. Like, I don't know. That was me as a kid, having my own understanding, but then I had the guidance with God to show me, like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly don't like to vote, because it's just man-made things for me. I don't vote. Sorry. I don't vote. It does predict what's going on, but the electoral votes, our votes really don't count. It's the electoral votes, which is in line with the government, people in government system or whatever. So, like, even if we vote, it doesn't really matter. We could still have the majority, but guess what? If the electoral votes our majority population vote, what's the point? unless you're in the political system. So people that, for knowledge, if you want your vote to count and you want the population vote to count, go do your work, go to school, go become a political person where your vote counts.
You mind pull up this video real quick?
Pull up a video.
It's just talking about this Trump shit. And, like,
as a person, I wouldn't fuck with Trump, but as far as, like, he's have brought up a lot of high points in the political system, which that need to be talked about. And I respect him for that.
So before I pull up the video, let me ask you, why won't you fuck with Trump?
just personal levels. I fuck with him. Like, I believe in some of the shit that he talks about. Actually, a lot of the shit. I ain't even gonna lie. Because I'd be like, damn, okay. Like, but I don't, human wise, I really don't put trust in any of that shit. But that's just me. That's just me personally.
Okay, so if I had
put more of my trust in God.
If
like,
I
being as human, okay, I can agree with you, but I can't trust you as far as I throw you. I'm put more of my belief in the higher being.
I don't think you're wrong for that at all.
Yeah, that's my opinion.
Right. So you can't be wrong at all.
Yeah.
Not for your opinion. You can't be wrong for your opinion. But I would ask, if you had to vote Joe Biden or Donald Trump,
it would be Donald Trump.
Tomorrow, who would you vote for?
Donald Trump. Even before like when they was in the race or whatever, it would have been him. Joe Biden is old. He don't even know what's going on with his own family, first of all. Like come here. So like
let me ask you.
Hold on. Be safe. Let me know when you make it home. Okay. You work tomorrow? Well, damn, you off? I might just send me your address. I might come out there tomorrow then. Okay. I love you. Lele. Come give me some love. Give me. You want to take Auntie hat home? You want to take Auntie hat home? The cowgirl hat. You want to take it home? Okay. Good. Well, first, give me some love.
All right, so we got.
Oh.
Now I was letting you do your thing. I waited.
Sorry.
Nah, you good. You good. So my question would be, what are 3 policies you support from the Democrats?
I don't really know because I'm not really in the political field when it comes to that. I listen, but I really don't listen because everything anybody's like I say, I don't listen to humans. I don't. I really don't. I go by my own and my own knowledge and what God guides me into. Like I don't because I've read the Bible.
I definitely feel that because that's how I feel. Like nigga, I believe in the Bible. Like I don't care.
Yeah, I believe in God. Like I don't put my trust in no political
if that shit
or person.
The Bible saying nothing new up under the sun. So if whatever is going on, I can't find it in the Bible, bruh, I'm not.
I don't even want.
But honestly,
but it's in the Bible. What's going on is in the Bible.
Exactly. It's nothing that ain't new under the sun. So
that's why I'm like, okay.
Like when we just had this eclipse, I was on the internet and I was seeing hella niggas was scared, talking about the end of the world, all that shit. I went to
Y2K.
I went to the Bible and God said it already happened. It's going to happen again. And it's just when it does happen, it's only a sign that the end is nearer than we think. Mm-hmm. And I left it at that. When they talking about
we don't have any eclipse in Colombia. Like when I was
I'm saying that was in 16. That was in like 16, 17.
Yeah.
That was the first time it happened. We didn't know back then that was biblical prophecy. But when I went to it the second time,
I knew. I'm talking about we.
I did. I did. But when I went to it right before April 8th, mm-hmm. and I was looking into it because the media was like fear mongering about it. Mm-hmm. And I went into the Bible and I started reading about it. You know, God let me know, like, nigga, ain't nothing new up under the sun. It happened already. I was there. I seen it. I had my glasses and everything in 2016 and 17.
I did too. I was outside of Vibes.
You know what I'm saying? I was out there. I was on Broad River when I was looking at the
what
shit.
Was that? I can't remember. You know, I don't know. Vibes is right there where it meet at.
Nigga, you was on Broad River.
Like, yeah. That's where I was.
Like, I was
next to the Patel's liquor store.
That motherfucker, you feel me?
Patel's
so when I read
stuff.
right, when I read the Bible, And I motherfucking seen that God said it happened already, and I witnessed that. I could place that to when it happened already. Okay, boom, it happened already. It's gonna happen again. Cool. He said it ain't nothing.
But it happened before then
just
too. When I was a kid too, I remember another eclipse before then.
I mean, it happens,
but it's becoming closer together. That's kind of like contractions when a baby's about to come.
It's the times, right? It's the prophecy of the times. So yeah, it happened before.
But it's getting the time.
The prophecy of the times is now. Like when it happened April 8th, that was the prophecy of the times. There's multiple events that happened that was in the Bible that was
politically, economically, naturally, like with the world. Like seriously, everything, people, mind frames, the COVID when it hit. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the signs too, even though we do have like a new disease that come out every 40 years or so.
But ain't too many diseases that really be killing people.
But this was an epidemic though.
Right. COVID killed
a pandemic. It was a pandemic, which was worldwide. So that is also one of the signs. That's why I said COVID is a big part.
Diseases, wars, rumors of wars.
Yep.
Famine.
Yep.
It's like all of this shit is signs.
These are all the signs.
And all that shit is going on now.
That question, you was like 3 things about democracy. I don't know. I don't care. Because I don't know because I don't care. Like, I already know. This, like,
I'm gonna be honest.
Matter.
You know why you don't know?
Why?
It's not really. I mean, it's really 90% because you don't care, but you want to know the other 10% why you don't know.
Why?
Because in the past, let's see. Ever since Obama, the Democratic Party ain't never, when they did their campaigns, they never talked about policies. All they did was shoot at Trump. That's their policy. Their government policy is to shoot at Trump. They don't talk policies. Trump comes with policies. Trump has the platinum plan. We know for a fact. I can pull it up on let me pull it up on Instagram.
I'm about to say, pull it up.
Like I post all this on the Instagram. I be
even
on
before he became president, watching his shows, you could tell, like, even though he sounded stupid, dumb, the man was smart. You know what I'm saying? He knew what he wanted. Like, I loved the show. Especially he was like, "You're fired." Like, you know, like, that was my dog. I used to love him. I still do, honestly. It was just when he became president, I was like, damn, okay, this is a fucking circus now. But I thought about that, and I also incorporated with the Bible. Somebody gonna be out here.
For granted.
Now, mind you,
they made you.
Remember last week we just had the conversation when she was talking about Roe v. Wade and abortion and all that, and women getting raped, and I'm like,
women been getting raped, but whatever, not right now.
I mean, statistically, it doesn't. Men get raped more than women
now. That's what I'm saying.
No, because of jail, men statistically have always gotten raped more than women.
When I'm watching this show,
this is why when she brought up the raping stuff, this is why I said women go to the furthest extreme, because out of everything, when it comes to Roe v. Wade, the one thing that gets the least of, like, abortion is number one. Rapes is the least. So we can't hold that as the main forefront of why abortion should be legal when it's the least thing to happen.
When it's actually a choice. Like, bitch, you open up your legs. Let's be real.
But for people that say that Trump ain't for Roe v. Wade, he is. He ended Roe v. Wade, so pretty much he just leaves it up to the states to decide. So each state that you live in has its own different laws.
They do.
If he get no, not right now they don't, but if he gets elected again, they'll have their own They'll govern themselves on that. Trump don't care about socialism issues. He don't care about gays, lesbians.
No, I know he don't.
Fucking abortion. He don't give a fuck about none of that shit because none of that matters. And this what's going on right now. We need America first. We need to gain back our communities, our society. We need to gain back our country and get it back to the.
Because right now we're the fucking
poor.
We're the dogs. We're the workers. We're
the hamsters on the hamster wheels, providing everything for the rest of the world. That's what we are. And that's what you
and that's
are.
Why people be like, you don't donate for this, and that. The only thing I donate for maybe is locks of love. And I do that because they donate hair. You know what I'm saying? I knew a person that went bald like from middle school when I got transferred from Georgia to South Carolina schools. That's the only thing that I donate to mostly. And every now and then I might donate to the homeless people out here. I might buy them something to eat. I ain't gonna get them no money, but like I don't really donate because at the end of the day,
let me tell you what me and you need to do. We need to get us some people that we trust, that's legit people, that's not like criminals, niggas, not no street niggas. I'm talking about legit people, whether they go to work.
I know plenty.
And they honest people, and we need to start us a nonprofit gang. A nonprofit. We need 6. We in California where you about to move. But we need 6 people on the board.
I can still do it in Florida actually because I appreciate him for taking me to the city. It was a city council meeting or something like that when I went out to Florida. I told you about it. I was in that. You know what I'm saying? He introduced me to, and it was, the Black community. I truly appreciate that because now I can go out there and do my thing. And then also with me being at UPS, I've also communicated with like people out there, and we do a lot of in my company do a lot of nonprofit organization things that can be contributed. So that is a good idea because I was thinking about that shit because we can get paid off of that too. But yeah, but at the end of the day, like
become a 501c3, get government funding.
Yeah.
So and we just, it's legally all you got to give back out of the government funding is 10%.
It's 10%
out of the rest. So,
but
I don't really want to be that type of person.
I want to give all to.
I want not. we got to eat too.
We got to eat too, but mostly I want to give majority to whatever the cause is and whatever.
We got to benefit our people in a way that we supposed to. And at the end of the day,
I know what I want to do.
In California, we definitely would have been able to do this shit by just providing and helping homeless people. And remember, I told you already, I
want to do the home, not only the homeless kids. Well, homeless people. I want to do children. That's what I want to do. I want to give them an education, something that people is not gonna they're not doing or they're not getting at home. You know what I'm saying? I want to give them some basically home training, some home love, like give them a skill set to go by. So when they get older,
but with a nonprofit, you one person, you can't.
Really... I know I'm one person, but this is why I want to promote it. Like that's always been in my thought process. Like as far as
with a nonprofit, it's more like it's giving back. It's like donating. It's like.
But that's what I want to do.
I might start a nonprofit, but I'll donate.
But I still want to build a community center to where people can come and give donations for those.
Yeah,
giving.
You take the money. You could take the money that you get, right, and you can build a community center.
Yeah.
Right. Build one that's gonna cost.
You want to be a nail tech. You want to be a video, person or whatever the fuck you want to do. We want these people, like you say, that has a regular job that's out here actually in the industry as far as any skill set as of right now, today's present day, and teach these kids, you know what I'm saying, that genuinely want to, because and without getting paid for it, you know what I'm saying, because teachers ain't getting paid for shit, but they don't care. That's why I want a nonprofit, like donate. This is what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Come in, let's help our children. Because that is our damn future. Look at the world. What do they learn? I look at my damn kids. What do y'all learn in school? You ask your kids, what do they learn? I'm talking to the people. What do your kids tell you they come home and learn? Like I ask my kids every day, what you learn today? At least tell me 1 or 2 things. At least. And that's what I want to build. Love you.
Love you too.
Good night.
Good night.
Y'all better get it together. We already at the last days. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, I want to. Our babies is the most precious things, and y'all be neglecting them.
I think with the babies, it's more of like fathers.
But we also got to set examples. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I don't feel like it ain't much women can do. I just don't like when kids become a certain age.
Oh, men, they need a man.
Girls don't even fear their mama. You feel me? Like, it is only so much women can do. So first off, when it comes to,
my boys are scared of me. I don't know about everybody, but my boys are scared of me.
We can't sit here and say we can fix children with a nonprofit, because that
not everybody. But we have to start
from the household first.
I know it do.
So if we got to fix the way
the community, the adults
see each other, yeah, right. So, but one thing we could do is we got homeless people in this world,
and they got skills. I met so many homeless people.
See, that's what nonprofits is. You can have a nonprofit for children,
but they always have that. You're right. They have nonprofits all the time.
You know what I'm saying? It's tough. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. They don't have it for the adults like that.
It's more of homeless. It's not even adults. It's just homeless. Because I'd rather deal with take care of the children before I take care of some grown ass people. Yeah. But it's homeless. To me, the homeless people is the real benefit of a nonprofit, because homeless people, they don't have anything. So if you take your money and you go buy bed sheets, like sheets, coats, jackets, is whatever season's coming up, you know the homeless cold. It's summertime, but the winter about to come, nigga. Go buy a whole shitload of jackets. Go give them out to the homeless.
Mm-hmm. Love you too.
That type of shit.
Good night.
See, when you talking about taking government funds to build a recreational center that in a crime-ridden neighborhood,
that's where you take those homeless people and try to help them. That's where you like take those. That I wasn't saying just the children. I understand what you're saying.
What I'm saying is, like, when we saying we gonna build a community center.
Oh, okay.
Where are we building these community centers at? In the hood, right? Like in
the
impoverished, and like that can't. I mean, it could come from government funds if we get enough, but I doubt.
Me being in Augusta, I was involved in a lot of the community center things, so it's kind of different for me. I experienced the community centers all the time, and even though I was raised by a Jehovah's Witness, my mom.
You know, when you build a community center, you can't pay the people that work at the community center.
No, right? I know.
It got to be voluntary.
Yes, and I volunteered all the time. That's what I'm saying.
You think you're gonna get people to, especially time
in Augusta, the community centers are really big. That's all I'm saying, because that's how I was raised, and I still hear about it. Where my homegirls say, "Oh, I took my baby to the community center for this, and that." They have like programs, or either I took my auntie here or my uncle because he out here on the streets. Like they have stuff like out there.
You hear the key word you said? That's how I was raised.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In general, everybody don't have that. See, we live on the side. See, that's why, because we live on the side of the world where it's a lot of homeless. And like I said, until I started coming over here and as an adult and realizing it's a lot of homeless shit going on that side.
When I was in South Carolina, I was like, I still only dealt with the homeless. Like I wasn't doing nothing for real. Like I would take money out my pockets to go feed the homeless, but I still
I would just I'll get on the phone, come work here or whatever, wherever I'm working at. Let's get you a little job where you can make a little bit of money or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or you hungry? I'm gonna feed you. That's what I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to give people jobs. But that's what people should do as a community. Us as people, we should get more involved and actually not be looking at them, oh, they homeless, and be like, oh, they worthless. No, that's not what it is. You know, you don't know the circumstance or why they're homeless. Even if some of them choose to be homeless, because there's a lot of people that choose to be homeless, but there's people out there that didn't have a choice. So why not give them a choice to do better, to be better in our community for politics? You know what I'm saying? So yes, I do truly understand where you're coming from, because there's a lot of talented homeless people or people that are really smart, but the circumstances in life didn't give them that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they had to learn something in life, or whatever the fuck it was. You know what I'm saying? Why not give them that choice to make a difference, to help us make a difference, I should say.
That's true. That's true. So I'm about to pull this video up real quick.
Okay.
From the Instagram, and it's just really just speaking on like how Trump is explaining how the he's talking about the platinum plan.
Mm-hmm. I seen this.
And remember we was
saying, I
saying,
had to zoom in.
Remember how we were saying like how the Democrats don't.
I can't see that.
You don't know no Democratic policies because these niggas don't motherfucking talk. I got you. I'm gonna make it bigger, but these niggas don't talk about no policies. So that's why.
When I seen this, I read it at work, but I really wasn't paying attention because, you know, I'm at work. I'm in and out.
Hold on, let me see. All right, so he about to explain everything that's on here. You can hear me?
I hear you.
Wait, how you just turn upside down?
I don't know, because
And why
my screen is blank now. You know, sorry y'all for the technical difficulties. I don't know if you see me. I don't see myself.
You still up? And I'm still
but I hear him. I'm not echoing on my end, but I think I'm echoing on his. So apologies for the technical difficulties. I don't know what happened.
You upside down on the screen.
I didn't do anything. My phone been sitting in the same position it's been in.
I know. I'm saying just pick it up and like it's
same thing.
It's still gonna echo. Like tap out and then tap back in.
Oh, come back in.
She should be coming back, but this is Donald Trump talking about how. There we go. Yeah, see, that's better. There we go.
Well, my reel got 10K plays. What reel? Oh, sorry. I'm still here. Oh.
Yeah, you here, and it ain't echoing. So yeah, you definitely in the business. So this pretty much Donald Trump talking about how the Democrats take advantage of the black community, and he's gonna explain the platinum plan.
Else knows it. The Democrats will always. Yes. Democrat politicians like Joe Biden have taken black voters for granted. They made you big promises before every election, and then the moment they got to Washington, they abandoned you and they sold you out. The Democrat Party used you and they lied to you every single time. You know it better than anybody else knows it. The Democrats will always take back the vote. And I'm here today to announce a brand new plan to deliver more opportunity, more security, more fairness, and more prosperity to black communities. We call it the Platinum Plan. Platinum Plan. And that's a contract with black Americans, and it's going to be something that people talk about for a long time to come. If you vote Republican over the next 4 years, we will create 3 million new jobs for the black community. Open 500,000 new black-owned businesses. Increase access to capital in black communities by $500 billion. $500
billion.
build up peaceful and safer urban neighborhoods with the highest standards of, and you know this, of policing. We want the highest standards. We have to have highest standards of policing. Bring even greater fairness to the justice system. We need Democrat politicians like Joe Biden.
I don't know if I believe the latter statement that he said, with the best security in the black communities. I don't know about that.
He's talking about investing in, like, putting the police.
Okay.
The
Give
police
them more money
through better training, because the way that they've been dealing with, do you
black
know,
people,
like just this past month, in the past 2 months, it's been 3 black deaths. One was by a black girl who wanted to motherfucking go date a white man.
Damn, that come up with Love versus the State. Remember that?
Yeah. But he really speaking on, like, the fact that, like, the police that be in the black communities be scared of the black communities. They're not trained enough, and they're not well aware of,
because they don't know,
right, the communities that they policing. So he's talking about giving the police the best training to police the black communities, not like super police or no shit, or like
RoboCopping.
Yeah, like, it just, he want the police to be able to understand. And he's from New York, so this nigga, trust me, bro, this nigga Trump been around the black community forever. Bro, this nigga is invested in. He's the reason why Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson even had the money to be as famous as they are boxing. He backed them funding wise.
That I do know.
Like, so this whole
those that don't, I know that
was a racist trope. Where the fuck does that come from, nigga? I've been a black kid my entire life.
Those are the people that feel that they have to feel, they have to use something, you know what I'm saying, against somebody because of his skin tone. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people that try to project negativity basically towards somebody when he's actually not that type of person. It goes back with Jesus Christ. Same thing. So, like,
now this nigga Joe Biden, now he done gave in San Diego. Now this in California where we at now. He done gave the illegal immigrants.
I already knew his ass was gonna fuck up. That's why I was like, oh Lord.
They own check-in lane and they fly for free all across America. All across America for free. And they got their own check-in line. It don't even take them motherfuckers no time. They good, you feel me?
Well, I've been through the airport recently. It don't take me no time either.
But what I'm saying is you still got to pay. Nigga.
Oh, definitely. I wish it was free.
Right.
The illegals at San Diego Airport get their own line to check in because they don't have the proper documentation to show. They're being flown around the country on our tax dollars.
Now,
I wish a black person would have said that because I know a white person said that. If a black person would have said it, it would have felt better. But
this is
but
see,
it's real though.
Hold on, wait, but just see what you just said. This is why anybody who says that black
But that's why I say that.
No, listen. This is why anybody who says that black people who support Trump are not black or not in the black culture, or it's because the people who support Trump are all nation, bro. There's no way the Democratic Party can use racism against Trump when even Mexicans,
I ain't never used that against him though.
Arab, yes, they do. They say he racist.
I said I ain't never did, but people do.
Oh no, not you personally. And I wasn't talking to you personally.
Yeah, but people do.
I was just using what you said just now. You was like, what that was you just said. Not too long ago.
I said it would have felt better if it was
If it was a black person. But this is what people don't understand
but black people
about
are uneducated.
the Trump supporters. The Trump supporters are multicultural. So when you got white people talking about what Trump got, I mean, what's going on? I get what you saying. Like, it should have been a black person. I get that. You're not wrong for saying that. It'll just make you relate to it more. Well, us as, you know what I'm saying? It'll make our people relate to it more. But because the people that actually support Trump and know his policies actually know what's going on, they know that the truth about Trump is going to come from an Asian, a black, a white, a Mexican, a fucking Puerto Rican, a Dominican, a Haitian, and a white person. I swear to God. No, that's how diverse Trump support. That's why I say any motherfucking not social media, but like mainstream platform that still uses, or celebrity that gets on the platform and still uses race as a trope of why niggas shouldn't vote for Trump, is literally gaslighting the black community into thinking
that's what I was looking for.
Because at the end of the day, everybody that fuck with Trump is from all multiculturals. It's a multicultural class. It's America first, nigga. And it's when you got America first, then there's the democracy versus the socialism. All the Democrats are fighting for socialism. They're not fighting for democracy. But what is the one thing? Listen to Charlemagne. I swear to God. Listen to Charlemagne the God. I'm gonna pull it up.
Pull it up.
This nigga would literally say Trump is the end of democracy. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
While pushing socialism.
Yep.
Listen to this nigga real quick. I'm gonna pull it up.
I've probably already seen it. I like to listen to Charlemagne sometimes.
I don't
actually
like
all
that
the time.
I got hella videos.
But I listen to what he's talking about.
I got hella videos of this nigga on my YouTube. See, don't nobody pay attention to my YouTube at all. But I literally really react to niggas, bro. When 2 years ago, I'm not 2 years ago, I'm lying. About 4 years ago, before Joe Biden got in the office, Charlemagne the God did an interview with P. Diddy. Nigga, I did a reaction to that and how both of them niggas is the worst niggas for the black community. Like, I've been talking about that shit.
I feel like Charlemagne is a little green and shit.
And again, this is America, though. The thing with America is you always got free speech until people start listening. So what I'm saying, don't bother nobody.
That's the real saying. Say that again.
When motherfuckers start listening to me, I'm gonna go to jail or I'm gonna die. Swear to God.
Come on.
But that's really what it is. As long as I ain't saying nothing, or as long as anybody, when it comes to free speech, as long as nobody listening to you, you always got free speech. But once people start listening to you, you ain't got free speech no more.
That's where I'm gonna be a little afraid, honestly, because people are starting to listen. That shit is scary. I need the original. This old fashioned shit is not good. Old fashioned meat sticks is not that good.
Pork. I can't even eat the liquor. I can't even eat a girl coochie who eat pork. Bitch. Not calling you a bitch. I'm just saying. That's how I talk.
A beautiful individual that create haters. I always use that.
Nigga, that's I ain't gonna lie, that's just so fire. Wait, a beautiful individual that creates haters. When you thought about that? Cause you
years ago.
You ain't never said that. Remember you was like, I ain't never heard you say that. That shit is fire. I remember that. I would have stole that. A beautiful individual that creates haters.
Before I moved to Colombia, that was my shit. And bitches be like, why are you always calling people bitches? Because you're a fucking beautiful individual that create haters. Now shut the fuck up, bitch. Like, I used to say that.
I'ma steal that. I'ma steal that. Oh God. I really would be talking to somebody. They'll say something I don't agree with, and I'd be like, bitch, you stupid. If motherfuckers think that I'm calling them a bitch. I ain't calling you a bitch. It's just
bad.
I say bitch like a motherfucker. Like I call niggas bitch. Like, bitch, you out your motherfucking mind. You get what I'm saying? Like, I ain't calling you no bitch. I just say bitch a lot.
Right.
I'm a cursor. I'm not one of them clean cut talking motherfuckers. You feel me? Like I curse a lot.
Hard. It's hard.
I gotta try not to motherfucking talk the way I talk. You see how I'm just speaking and explain that, but I had to say motherfucker without nothing.
But that's why you got me, where I can kind of control what I'm saying. So,
but look, check this video.
You know I curse.
Nah, you definitely do. But you ain't bad though. I don't think you as bad as me. I cursed like a mother.
No, I used to. Really bad.
Yeah, you did. But you definitely, I ain't gonna lie, you changed. Like you different. You grew. You grew. It ain't changed. You just grew.
It ain't nothing wrong with being different. I love it.
Yeah. Elevation. You feel
Yes.
Elevation. Progression.
There you go.
All right, so this the interview with Charlamagne saying how, you know, Donald Trump is the end of democracy type shit.
Base seems to be. Charlamagne,
President of the United States, so that way.
Charlamagne's new venture with politics and culture analyst, political strategist, and my friend, Angela Rye, and friend of the show, is aiming to give voice to the rising majority in America, which is who Biden needs to listen to if he wants to win. Their new podcast, Native Land Pod, launched this week on iHeart Podcasts and Reasoned Choice Media, which was co-founded by Charlamagne. Angela Rye is the co-host. I recently spoke to both of them, and I began by asking Charlamagne why the mainstream media, and particularly Fox, seems to be so obsessed with him these days.
I know what they're doing. They're using me and the things that I say about President Biden and administration to say, see, look, black people are totally, fed up with Biden and his administration. I don't speak for all black people. Black people are not monolithic. My name is Leonard McKelvey. They call me Charlamagne the God from Mount Corner, South Carolina. I speak for me and my perspective.
Yeah, who is your audience?
See, this interview is super recent.
Yeah.
This is like recent, right? So
I'm looking.
For years, at least the past 8 years, that nigga has been a Democrat and been talking crazy about anybody that fuck with the Republicans or is a Republican.
I knew he was always a Democrat.
It's because he actually knows that Joe Biden ain't shit. Mm-hmm. So he's teetering the lines. He's finicky on his loyalty.
He's one of those guys.
Yeah, you feel me? He's teetering now. Now he a bandwagoner. You feel me? Like now but he ain't finna. But to keep in the good graces of the mainstream media, he not about to
the masses
commit completely. You get what I'm saying? But he gonna try to hold Joe Biden accountable as much as he could. But he really ain't gonna hold him accountable at all. Watch him. Okay. Listen to him.
Tell me the demo of your audience. Who are they?
I mean, it varies, right? Because I'm 45 years old now. So, we've been number one, 18 to 34 the last few months, but we've also been in number two, 25 to 54. Yeah. So I think my audience is just a diverse group of people, like, black, white, brown. Like, I don't think it's just the youth, like some people may think.
But, Angela, I mean,
he's right. His audience is diverse. He got a wide audience. We can't deny.
Now he does.
I mean, everybody fuck with Charlamagne. The nigga he was always a household name. So they're literally just trying to put him on the spot. Oh, okay. Did I say something wrong? Go ahead.
No,
Clarify.
I don't think he was though, because everybody wasn't really talking about him like that.
Do you think that his voice wasn't like prolific in the
black community?
Like his voice was like a big voice in our community, right? You don't think in the black community?
Niggas listen, but niggas be like, oh, that nigga fuck, he a fuck. Like, the niggas I know, they be like, man, I listen, but we only listen because the nigga fucking funny. Like, the nigga...
We talk about men. See, most of the black men today are voting on Trump, but the black women aren't. They don't
fuck with.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
His audience ain't black men.
Yeah, it's not.
His audience is black women. His audience is the same audience as The View.
Yeah. And I totally agree with that. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's the black men.
This is why he's teetering on the lines.
Mm-hmm.
Because his viewership is through the black, 90% through the black community. Okay. But he panders. He's the radio.
He is on that thin line.
He's the radio Jackson. What's the Jackson dude name? That was pandering to women and talking crazy, and he found out they came out he was cheating on his wife.
Fuck, what is his name?
I'm glad we don't remember that. I mean, that nigga dying the fuck out with his pussy ass. Anyway, that nigga. He's the big name celebrity, that guy. This nigga Charlemagne is a pedophile. He's a fucking pedophile. But I mean, I know a lot of people ain't going because they fuck with him, but he's a fucking pedophile. The only reason why he pandered to women today is because anytime it comes out that he raped a 15-year-old girl when he was 20-something, 23, and he went and picked her up from her house, and her mom trusted her with him, which is crazy. But because he was a family friend, she trusted her with him. And he was a party promoter in college and took this little girl to the college and got her gangbanged by him and his friends. This isn't a P. Diddy situation. This shit is actually some shit he was charged for, but he got a lesser charge. That's why his name, instead of being a rapist, this nigga is real niggas that know what's going on call him lesser charge.
And I thought, okay, I didn't want to.
That's why this nigga pandered women so much, because when all this shit, because you know all this shit could come out regardless. You get what I'm saying?
I already knew about that about him. That's why I only call him Charlemagne. That's what I call him, because I knew that shit, and I'm like, damn. So now they're calling him a god.
But niggas... listen, it's bigger than that. This is what I need you to understand. When you're a part of the protective class, it's like being a black or colored person, but you're not white. In
you an in-house nigga.
The white person is more protected than the colored person. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're right.
Okay, so use that scenario and put it into this. Because he is a Democrat, mind you, pedophiles get protected under that party. I know. Because you're the party of protection. Mm-hmm. Epstein was protected by them. Weinstein, who case just got overturned 3 days ago, was a part of that party.
We was talking about that in the damn office the other day.
Everybody last week. People consort and consortamize and do shit with, they on that side. Mm-hmm. And them the motherfuckers that have to be conscious of who they back, or because nigga, you get on the wrong side, bitch, you gonna get exposed. I'm already finna do a video of all the black women that been put in the positions of power since 2000 and since 2020, just to go after Trump, just to prove how the United States is using black faces, not only just black women, black men too, black judges and all that, to go after Trump. And all of this is election interference.
And they don't realize that they the in-house niggas. You ain't no field nigga. You in-house. So you gonna do whatever the fuck.
Nigga, this what you don't understand, mama.
That's the scenario that I'm thinking.
I mean, but you only wrong in the sense of you don't understand that they do know what's going on. They're just being paid.
Oh, that's what I'm trying to explain, because
no, they know, like Plies.
They know, but they don't care.
No,
Exactly. All the shit this nigga Plies is putting out, he's being paid. I literally got videos and want to do a video of this white girl who was in college, who literally quit her job while she was in college because she quit college because she was getting paid full time from Joe Biden's administration to do ads. I do marketing. I understand making ads. I know how to make ads.
Trust me, I believe all of that shit that you're talking about.
All social medias. It's not a social media platform I can't make an ad.
This is what everything.
When you're paid enough to quit college and quit your job and get paid.
I don't need no degree.
Exactly, get paid full time off making ads. You can't tell me this isn't election interference.
It is, but that's a loophole that they use in the government. There's always a law or something or a system or a process that you have to go through.
This shit is illegal. It's not in the law. The thing is, as long as they stay in power, they could never be motherfucking charged for it. This is why they're going so hard. This is why they're going so hard at keeping Trump out the motherfucking office.
And that goes with media. Media has a strong hold over the government. There's a lot of shows that I watch now.
It's not that. The media don't have a hold over the government. The government owns the media.
I know the government owns it, but if people
no, you gotta listen. No, because the media, you're not supposed to be owned by nobody. You're supposed to.
It's not supposed to, but it is.
And that's the problem. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. That's why I started.
I do understand it. I'm sorry, I didn't say it right.
No,
I wasn't explaining it right, but
you don't understand it. I'm saying the people.
Oh yeah.
You're speaking for the majority of America, because a lot of Americans don't know the same thing you saying. So I'm really talking to them, but they don't know that. Remember on the last live stream when I said BlackRock owns everything?
Oh yeah.
And Barbie didn't know what BlackRock was or who it was and what I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Kanye showed us who runs the media when he exposed the industry and said that 90% of all media is ran by somebody Jewish. Mm-hmm. Who is America fighting a war for right now?
Jewish.
Exactly. The reason why they fighting for him is because they want us to think, and this is biblical. Now we're going into the Bible, right? They want us to think that they're two separate types of people, but they're both just Caucasians. That's why they defend each other so much. They're Caucasian. They're the same people, but they're the people that are nomads. They don't have a place of refuge other than in the Caucasus Mountains. They don't want to be there. So they want to take over the world. So they travel all over America and take over everything by their sword.
That word sounds like a dead body. Caucus.
They're dead. That's Caucus, lack of melanin. Nigga, it's a curse to not have
melanin. That's why we have that word.
You literally, and this goes into Egyptology.
I was just saying that for the people. I'm just sorry, I'm over here.
That's what I'm saying, but I'm about to clarify for it. That just goes into Egyptology knowledge of it when they understand that carbon in melanin is all coherent to the sun, and the sun is the what? Is the enemy of a what? Person with no melanin. You get skin cancer.
Yeah.
This is why it is a curse in the Bible for you to not have melanin. This is proven that everybody in the Bible was a colored person. The people in the Bible that were white were cursed, and they are the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Yep.
But America tells us that not having melanin is righteous. To be white is righteous, pure. To be black is everything shameful. Do you understand how America is literally against the Bible? But they use the trope of Christianity to brainwash people to think that, oh, they're doing so righteous. Well, if they was literally doing so righteous, true Christians in America would not be okay with Israel doing what they doing.
Nope.
To Palestine.
Nope.
They wouldn't be okay with that.
Palestinians. Sad.
But let's finish listening to Charlemagne talk about how.
How long is this video?
Nah, it ain't that long. It's only it's we damn near halfway through now. It's only probably like 6 minutes left.
That red line don't look halfway through.
Is this whole conversation?
I said it's almost halfway through.
I know.
we had 2 minutes, but it's 6 minutes left.
Oh, that's why I can't see.
Are black people pulling away from the Democrats?
7 minutes. It's 9 minutes, but we don't really need all that. We just need what Charlemagne finna say.
Yeah, I mean, the numbers don't necessarily show it. Let's just put these numbers up. This is ages 18 to 34 overall. Biden not doing so well. He's in the low 40s. Trump's at 46. Black voters, it's still 69-20. I'm not even sure these numbers are accurate this far out from an election. Women voters of color, which is a mix, not just black voters. You can see the numbers there. 2/3 pretty much still support.
You know these statistics is cap.
Yeah, that looks totally cap.
Right. Because ain't no way. Nigga, black voters, 20 to Trump. Nigga, all black men voting for Trump. Women black voters, this I believe. This bullshit. How is more black women supporting Trump more than black men? Get the fuck out of here.
Somebody lying.
Or men voters of color. But mind you, men voters of color is blacks, Arabs, Chinese. It's all people of color.
Mm-hmm.
Black voters, women voters of color.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, the black, but then again, we do got a small demographic of people.
Of men. There's more women than men.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true.
So
to
that
you,
could
Joy.
be right.
And you know this too, because you've also.
Nah, that shit's still wrong.
No, it's still wrong though. That's too much.
No way Biden
I was gonna correct
winning.
myself.
No Trump. Biden ain't winning in no way. It ain't. Nigga, I know, I ain't gonna say personally, but I've seen videos of black women saying how they support Trump. So ain't no way this nigga Trump. Right, it ain't no way this nigga Biden winning nothing over Trump.
Also been not just in the business, but in the business of serving the culture for so long. I have been in meeting after meeting, both on the Hill and off the Hill, with the party about their failure to reach their base, their most faithful base. 4 years. This is not new information. I don't know why we're surprised. I don't know why folks are, they said, I'm not holding them accountable on segments with them and all of that. Leonard is not saying anything different than what I've heard members, including the past chairs of the Congressional Black Caucus, say to the party. They're saying you're not investing enough in our community. Find the lie. Jamie Harrison will tell you that that is indeed the case, that they are working.
Comments, but
are saying that.
And that's what mainstream media never reports me saying, because I'm never saying, I may talk about Joe Biden and his shortcomings.
It's him cleaning this shit up.
I know.
I
also
say Donald Trump is the.
You try to cover your ass, nigga.
Right. Nigga, we see you, nigga.
Go ahead and wipe that shit off your booty.
This is what they don't post about me. This is what they don't say.
I know.
Like, nigga, nah, you've been dick riding the Democrat Party for nigga 8 years. We know exactly who the fuck you stand with.
For all those 8 years that people have known your ass to be instead of a rapist. But anyway, we'll go past that. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, you really think that people really support or watch Charlemagne? No. If people my age know that no. I can't.
We know it.
Yeah.
And we've seen it. Like, he attempted a coup of this country to overturn, the vote. So it's like
and the votes of people who look like us.
That's right. So we see what he's capable of.
Yeah. And the question, though, I think, and you do radio, and I do love radio. I do miss radio because you get to talk to people. You get to talk to actual people and callers. So when people are calling you, and specifically black people, what are they saying they feel they have not gotten out of having voted consistently for Democrats and for Joe Biden?
Upward mobility. Simple as that. Like, people want security, and a lot of that security is financial. Like, it's simple and plain. And it's been, whether it was President Obama, whether it was, all the way back to Clinton to now Joe Biden, they feel like the Democratic Party has never promised that. And it's like, right now, the problem I'm having with my listeners, what am I supposed to tell them? Like, what am I supposed to tell them other than, look, man, Donald Trump is a fascist. You may think things can't get worse, but they absolutely positively can. But if they feel like, I've already lived through a Trump presidency, I lived through Reagan, how much work can I get? Like, it's like, what do I tell them? They're not afraid of just telling them to go out and vote, because
this is why I put my trust in God.
Let's Google what fascism is.
Yeah. Fascist. FACISM. Fascism. Or is it another S?
Nah, you right.
Sometimes this is why I used to mess up in the spelling bees, because I would question myself and be like, damn, and I would fuck up and always be in third place.
I'm be real with you. Don't ever question your first guess.
I realized that after I kept losing from Jack Hung, like like the fuck, I still remember his name.
Okay, so fascism
Michael Petty was behind me. Oh, man.
Fascism is extreme authoritarianism and nationalism, often manifests as a belief or in racial purity or a master race,
white people,
usually blended with some variant of racism or discrimination against a
demonized
other
black people,
as Jews, homosexuals, ethnic minorities, or immigrants.
All people of brown color.
So let's talk about that.
And he want to say that Trump is
by
a fascist.
This definition. Hold on. By this definition,
he said Trump is a fascist.
Fascist, yes. What do by this definition, what do we feel Trump does that is fascism?
Fascist?
Yeah, fascism.
None of the above. I knew that already, though. I knew the definition of fascism.
Do you think he has an extreme authoritarianism?
No, he's just throwing out the facts. He's being stern on what he's standing on. That's all that is. People have a misunderstanding of what that word means. Being a fascist, being fascism, or what fascism is. Do
you think he has a belief of racial
purity? If that's the case, Martin Luther King should have been a fascist. Malcolm X.
Do you think he has a belief of racial purity or a master race? Do you think he speaks that type of doctrine of like?
He doesn't. He's talking about all people. Public, like.
Do you think he
Republican
demonizes Jews, homosexuals, ethnic minorities?
That's what I said. None of the above. He's not a fascist at all. He's just a realist, a person that states facts, a person that is gonna state, this is what the fuck we got going on right now. This is what is gonna fucking help this shit. Point blank. That's what the fuck it is. We're not gonna talk around it. We're not gonna say maybe and if, whatever. It's no indecisive words in what he's saying. He's saying we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. When you got Joe Biden, we can. Are and can is two different type of words. Can is maybe. It's somewhere up in the air. Are means definite. It's a term like this is what is gonna happen. Like people always say, oh, you being analytical. Certain ways, yes, I do be, because you gotta say what you're saying, and that's why I have to correct myself all the time and how I talk, because I have to use certain words for people that are analytical, that want to say, okay, this is what you're saying, but this is not what, this is how I'm feeling what you're saying. That's why I say when Joe Biden say we can do this, we can, that's not definite for me. But when you hear Trump, he's saying this is what is going to happen. We are going to do this. We are going to provide. We are going to, that means it's present right now. It's going to happen. It's definite. It's decisive. It's, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Words, people, words. Like I try to, like, if correct me if I'm wrong, people, you know what I'm saying? I try to, when I am speaking to you guys, when I do talk, let me know if I'm using the wrong terms for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'll, you know, correct myself and try to be better, because this is what I'm speaking right now. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to political things. But that's when I look at that, even though I don't vote, when I look at that and when I hear what these political leaders are saying, the certain words, and it could be three letter words that mean a lot. So pay attention. That's all I'm saying. Just pay attention. Pay attention to what they saying. Don't just be like, oh, they talking good. Oh, I like what they saying. That's not always true though.
Listen, we done went past our time, man. We gotta get our little break in real quick.
Yes.
Day after day I've been chasing, running with my head in the clouds. I'm tired but I'm trying to be patient, putting in my 10,000 hours, my 10,000 hours. Putting in my 10,000 hours, my 10,000 hours. Putting in my 10,000 hours, my 10,000 hours.
Made it out the slums, you a slumlord. New crib in Atlanta came with heated floors.
I was about to say, what the hell your ass over there doing? This is my last little bit of smoke until maybe I go to the store. I might have to wait till I get paid and I gotta go to the store on Thursday. I'm so mad at myself, but I don't care. I had to pay my light bill at the I was over here thinking in that damn commercial. I was like, damn. Because I haven't spent my income tax money. I haven't even touched that shit.
Man, keep that motherfucker, man.
I'm going to until I make this damn move.
I'm gonna send you this link. So if you want to save money, you don't gotta keep it in no account. You could just send the money to this place and they'll pretty much put your money in gold. So you're pretty much investing, but you're investing in like precious metals.
Because that's what actually count, honestly. I ain't gonna lie.
Right. I'm gonna send you
watching too many damn. Actually, I've been into, I've been watching Korean shows, so they a little bit more up to date as far as life and what's going on in reality. And yeah, so I'm
and Chinese too. Chinese shit too.
No, I'm just saying in the Asian culture, period. I be watching my shows because I tell you, I'm watching my show, this Japanese show, this Chinese show, this Korean show, whatever I'm watching.
Good shit, bro. Put me on some shit.
Netflix.
I don't fucking know what's good shit, nigga. You gotta watch it and show me, like, yo, watch this. This is, you know what I'm saying? I fuck
like
with
these
this.
TV series. They be having like episodes, and I be going into my my fantasy shit where they have like demons and angels and shit like that too. But when it comes down to like this one show I'm watching right now, it's called something Doberman. Doberman is his name in Korean, but they call him Doberman, like the dog, because it sounds like it.
Wait, are they talking English or talking in?
They're talking in Korean, but it has the caption. But it's basically a military-based show where you have these servicemen that are lawyers for these servicemen in the military that are getting raped, getting like used, like all kind of shit, just men and women. You know what I'm saying? Women trying to come in power. It's all kind of shit. but they don't actually show like Americans do. They don't actually show that the actual interaction with the sexual shit. Asian people are still above that shit. I think. Like I'm not gonna show a man.
They still got morals, man.
Yeah,
they're not lawless.
In this one particular show though that I'm watching, you seen the guy go in the bed with another guy, but that's as far as it goes. You just see the covers or whatever. But it doesn't. It's very short. But when it comes to a man and woman romancing, that should be long lasting, different angles, like long, like for like 2 minutes.
Morals. They got morals.
Yeah.
We don't mind watching a woman and a man. You know what I'm saying? When you get to the devilishness of it, it's come on, man.
Yeah, but you can tell they're being progressive with the times, but it's still a boundary. You know what I'm saying? So like
I wouldn't judge nobody for what they do behind doors. Like I don't care.
I don't judge that.
Like when that shit being portrayed on scene and then cartoon,
like Chucky, the new series of Chucky.
Yeah.
They got the 2 young teenage boys kissing.
That's the type of shit where I got a problem.
My boys don't even want to watch that shit because of that shit right there. No offense to the communities, but I'm more of strong manly man.
Bro, you can do whatever you want. I know, man. Bro, we live in California. This is the most
rainbow state out.
Rainbow state, period.
Glitter. Look.
Seattle was the motherfucking number 1 homosexual state before this shit even got legal. You get what I'm saying?
Here.
So at the end of the day,
so why do you feel like? Why do you think I feel it's a lot of shit here that's so fucking weird to me? Somebody's talking about me. My eyes fucking jumping. It's been jumping for the last week. I don't know what the fuck
happened. Look. Hold on. Wait, let me go to the.
I know I'm hydrating.
I gotta pull it up to the promo because it's like this is why they talk about you, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hold
up. Why? I gotta see it.
Hold on. Let me pull it up. Damn, hold on. I'm taking
people
too
be
long.
Talking about me for real, and that should be like I know people do because I don't be jumping like that for no reason.
I see I'm taking too long. This shit about to fuck up the whole vibe. But
How?
Nigga, I'm still about to play that bitch. Hold on.
Fuck it. That's why people here to watch. People be here on the dead silence. When I told you earlier about the damn live, we be on there dead silent all the fucking time. Fuck.
Look, this why.
Motion. I need a hope for. This a fast.
Hold on.
And I heard somebody.
I got my own motion. I need a hope for.
That why your eye jumping, man. You got your own motion. Fuck, you need a hope for.
when I seen that and actually when I heard that song originally and then you put that on the fucking damn shit, I was like, oh, this is my shit. Cause he was like, what the fuck you? What he say?
He said, I got my own motion. Fuck, I need a hope for.
Not only that part, but he said something else that I was like always rolled with, but I should have been like promoted.
Fuck it, let's play it back.
Play it again.
Play it back. Yeah, let's play that shit again. You did.
This a fast car. I'm driving slow for. It's many ways.
And I heard somebody else.
Why?
I'ma still chase this money even when my leg break.
For real. But he was talking about how you roll up and you gonna still.
I ain't gonna lie.
I felt that one too.
That shit just, I ain't gonna lie.
Every verse that he said, I was like, dang, but I'm not really a rap person. I'm more of a,
you a woman, so you be like super feminine.
Not really. I don't even like women artists. Even when it comes to R&B now, I don't even like it. I still listen to men R&B.
But men R&B though, that's what I'm saying. It's like you a feminine woman. You like, I like a nigga that sing to me how he loves
serenade me.
Yeah,
I
like
still got that fantasy. I want that. Like how I teach my nieces. Like my niece,
such a fucking girl, bro.
She's a princess. Like before we got on live stream, I was talking to my homegirl, and she was like, "Oh, something," and I was like, "Nah, she a princess. Like this ain't this ain't no thug. You know what I'm saying? My daughter might. She ain't even no thug, honestly. You know what I'm saying? My boys are not. I'm the thug. I'm not even trying to instill that into my kids. Actually, they know, especially TN. But Antonio knows too. He has a great memory. He knows. Antonio was with me when I was doing shootouts and kicking in doors. that was the time. My 15-year-old. Like I had him in the clubs, rotating with different bitches. Probably my homeboys too, because they loved his ass. But like my boys know. My daughter, I'm glad that she's in between like I was, but now she's leaning towards more of the girly side. So I don't know. I try to instill that in my kids going back, because my boys they listen to D-Lo. My boys, they be in the shower. They just like mommy. When we cleaning up, when we in the shower, we getting ready for work, school, whatever fuck we getting ready for, we listen to something that's gonna motivate us. And that's one of the people. That's why when I heard this song, that's who I heard it from. And it was 10 in the shower. And he was sitting there. I was like, what you listening to? Who this is? So that's why I was like, dang, I love that shit. Like, this sound like mom. He was like, I like it because it kind of remind me of you. And I'm like, what? Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to take this shit off Facebook, YouTube, and shit, so we can go on Twitch, X, and so we can play music. We can pull up videos. Yeah, so let me take it off these other streams, and we about to go. If y'all watch it, want see the, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta go to fucking Kick, X, Twitch.
If y'all have it, because a lot of people that watch us really